There's an evil rapper every top streamer seems to love having around. I'm talking rap battles with Kai Cenat.
Okay. Told him don't do that.
In real life streams with Aiden Ross.
Cool as shit though, bro. Guys, like I'm telling you, bro, he's really cool as shit.
Even shooting hoop with FaZe Clan members. He goes by the name Lil Durk. On the surface, Durk seems like your average Chicago rapper, showing up on Twitch streams, sharing laughs with Aiden, and teaching Kai his famous ad-lib. But beneath the casual vibe, there's a side to Lil Durk that's way darker than anyone could begin to imagine. We're talking revenge plots, murder, and tragedies that you simply don't just walk away from. And why these streamers treat him like an ultimate guest star, there's a real question hanging in the air. Can you ever really shape past as dark as this? And we are starting things off with some of the most notable collabs with top streamers. And whenever Durk showed up, it wasn't your average rapper drop-in. Durk was always all in. He was vibing, cracking jokes, and even giving shout out to up and coming rappers in the chat. First was the basketball game with chilliest and Aiden Ross, where he took a moment to speak to Aiden's chat.
So shit. Yeah, we're live right now, live in effect. Shout out to Dirk, bro. I didn't even realize I wasn't following you on IG. That's my bad. I wasn't following you when you climbed. Sorry, bro. No, but I followed you now, so I got you. So my guy's been going crazy, bro. Seriously. Like I said, I've been fucking with Dirk since like me. You're going crazy, dude. Seriously. I know we've been doing shit for 15 years. No, like 10 years, 18. Shit. You guys have any questions? Let me know. Shalom.
Then there was another basketball game with FaZe Clan in July 2021, where he wasn't just showing up as a rapper, but actually engaged with a team as one of the guys.
We good, bro. This is our last game. We got a win, though.
I got second win.
Y'all ready?
When he met Kai, they immediately hit it off.
30, bro.
Don't
get sturdy, bro. Don't get sturdy, bro.
They even had a rap battle.
Hold on, ready? Bust down, rolling avalanche. Yeah, my old bitch average. This my first time rapping it. I might go retarded shit. Better leave Coop, I'm dashing it.
From then on, Durk and Kai developed a strong connection, even inviting him to his shows. In September 2023, they hit it at a possible 48-hour Halloween streaming event, showing Durk's openness to Kai and the streaming world.
Say what's up to the stream.
And we chilling right now.
Somebody
just said somebody has said 24 hours with Lil Durk. That's
Kai and chilliest are even rumored to feature on Durk's album on a track titled War Scars. To show how strong their bond got, during an AMP daycare event, Kai featured a child wearing an old blockchain, linking back to Durk's Chicago roots. This moment led to a touching interaction with Durk, who has close ties to the old block neighborhood.
Please just pray he picks up, okay? He doesn't know. Let's see if Durk can pick up. Smart! Yo, look! She got an old blockchain on.
In all these streams, there's a totally different side of him. Far from the Durk you see in his music videos or on stage. He's not talking about the streets or past beefs. He's showing off his charm, making the streamer's fans seem as he is more than just a guy spitting rap bars. But here's where it gets interesting. Why is Lil Durk, who's already a huge name in hip-hop, suddenly spending all this time with streamers? It's not like he needs the exposure. Some fans think it's a part of a calculated move to tweak his public image and show the world that Durk's more than his tough background. But then again, his music tells a different story. You see, Durk came up in Chicago's infamous Inglewood neighborhood, where life is dangerous, raw, and anything but forgiving. He had a long history of run-ins with law arrests for gun possession, probation violations, even attempted murder charges. As his fame took off, he tried distancing himself from the street drama, preaching change and second changes. And for a while, this was believable until something happened that would change forever. In 2020, Durk lost one of his closest friends, King Vine, in a violent altercation outside an Atlanta nightclub. It was one of those moments that shook the hip-hop world and struck right at Lil Durk. Von was under Durk's label, OTF, and in that label, they were practically family. For those who don't know, OTF stands for Only the Family, and this isn't just some label. It's basically a close-knit group that's almost like an extended family, and also happens to have a reputation for being tied up in some pretty heavy street stuff. Durk's been riding with OTF since day one, so it's his people, his roots, and yeah, that means a lot of loyalty, but also a lot of bag. To show you how tight the group is, during his stream with Aiden seemed to push a boundary, going a little too far, probably thinking he's being funny or whatever, but he goes and asks Durk if he could join OTF.
2 weeks.
How do I join OTF? Someone said, how do I join OTF? I want to join.
You already fly.
Really?
Like that.
For real?
That's all you gotta do is be you, yeah.
Shit. So can I be an OTF?
Durk looked uncomfortable and changed the topic real quick. For Durk, OTF isn't just some crew you can join like it's a club. This is his family, so it's real for him. With this, you could kind of see why OTF is personal to him and why Von's death hurt him. Durk had vouched for Von, mentored him, and watched as Von's talent brought him from Chicago's street to some of the hip-hop's biggest stages. When Von was gunned down, it didn't just mark another tragic loss in the drill scene. It lit a fuse among fans demanding vengeance. This is where things started getting ugly. Not even a day after Von's death, fans swarmed Durk's social media with a single chant, slide for Von. They were pushing him to go get revenge. Even DJ Academics couldn't resist putting Durk on the spot. In one interview clip that went viral, Academics looked at Durk right in the eye and asked the question everyone was waiting for.
You get triggered by the
Beat the
slide.
shit out of this little ass, man. What
You
you
get
talking
triggered
about?
by the slide for Vaughn comments. Still, I don't know if people still say it. They used to say it, but you also mention a song. They be like, they be saying slide for Vaughn. I think they trolling me. Yo, by the way, that song is fire. I ain't gonna lie.
For some reason, I just don't see the comments no more. For some odd reason. I don't know. Might be the water.
Durk's hesitation was obvious. He wasn't about to give a clear answer, but that deflection only added fuel to the fire. It was as if everyone around him was waiting and pushing to see if he would take the bait. Durk's response, however, came in a different form. Through his music and aha, he spit lines that seemed to address the crowd, hinting at his struggles with loyalty and the intense pressure he felt. They dropping locations, I'm getting it done, F tweeting, we sliding, the feds are coming. He raps suggesting that the street isn't as simple as social media makes it out to be. And in Federal Nightmares, he goes even deeper spitting. Delete my iCloud if I think they really on me though. When trial come, it ain't your phone, it be your homie though. Durk seemed conflicted, almost foreshadowing his future. But we'll get to that later in the video. The world wanted a blood feud, but Durk's music hinted at a man caught between loyalty to his friend and the dangerous pull of street justice. Now, hip-hop beefs are nothing new and can get messy, but the tension between Lil Durk and NBA Youngboy took a whole nother level after the tragic death of King Von. You see, the fight Von was involved in that got him killed had one of Youngboy's closest guys, Wando Rondo, and with both sides throwing blames around, Durk and Youngboy's feud became a silent but dangerous war. There had been issues brewing in the past, but this just kind of sealed it. The feud intensified when Youngboy released diss tracks that seemed to taunt Durk and reference Von's death. In January 2022, Youngboy released Bring the Hook, a track that many saw as a direct disrespect to the late King Von in his hometown. This that Squid Game, Old Block Pack, get rolled up, murder what they told us, Atlanta boy, get folded up. The lyrics reference Old Block, a neighborhood in Chicago known for its ties to Von and other rappers in Durk's circle. This line struck a nerve with Durk's fan base and the broader Chicago community, who saw it as an insult to Von's legacy. In response, response, Lil Durk dropped his own diss track, Aha, in February 2022, acting like they really like that since my brody died. Just got out the feds, you bring up murders with your police. Durk accused Youngboy of instigating issues for clout. In response to Aha, Youngboy released another diss track titled I Hate Youngboy. This song took aim at Durk and his fiance, India Royal. He called me up, that's India, that be your... By bringing up India, Youngboy escalated the feud beyond rap and into personal territory, which fans saw as crossing a line. Durk wasn't even taking any chances and didn't back down. When he spoke on DJ Academic's podcast, openly sharing his thoughts about anyone around him who was still associated with Youngboy.
Fuck with somebody you don't fuck with, not necessarily just him. If you fuck with somebody you don't fuck with, or if you snitch, you cut. Period. No sugarcoat.
While Kai, who had grown close with both Durk and NBA Youngboy, saw the interview, he found himself caught in the middle. People were pressuring him to pick a side, but Kai had a different take on the whole situation.
Shit! We pick a side. What the f you mean, nigga?
You know I'm with a young boy, I kill that bitch from his mom. Like, I ain't sleep,
Swirling that Kai had taken NBA Youngboy's side, and he was quick to shut them down. He wasn't looking for any of that smoke.
Kai Cenat turns off Lil Durk and DJ Academic's interview and plays NBA Youngboy's new song video. Pick a side. What the f you mean? Yo, Mafia! Yo, I'm MGM! I don't have a side, I am a civilian, alright? Yo, Mafia, please defend me! Mafia, defend me, go crazy!
A lot of people might not admit it, but they knew Durk was someone you didn't want to cross. Maybe that's why Aiden looked a little on edge during their stream together, and why Kai was quick to shut down any rumors about picking sides, and why even Academic chose his words carefully in the interview. I mean, there were so many hints as to how deep Durk was in the game. For example, during his conflict with Tekashi 6ix9ine in 2020, Durk appeared to take a jab at 6ix9ine in his verse on Drake's Laugh Now, Cry Later, rapping, "Can you not play that little boy in the club? Cause we do not listen to rap." This line was widely interpreted as a reference to 6ix9ine's cooperation with authorities in his high-profile racketeering case. In response, 6ix9ine trolled Durk on social media, even mocking the death of Durk's cousin. The feud kept both artists in the headlines and heavily hinted at unresolved gang affiliations. Then came one night in July 2021. Armed intruders broke into Durk's Georgia home. Instead of fleeing, Durk and his girlfriend India Royal allegedly exchanged gunfire with the invader. Nobody was hurt, but the story painted a picture of Durk as someone who was still about that life. These incidents only grew Durk's image as a gangster rapper, a label that seemed to cling to him no matter how hard he tried to shake it. In public, you often catch him looking careful. There was this one interview moment that showed just how deep the sense of watchfulness ran. He heard a gunshot in the distance and froze, his guard instantly up.
Because it's like, yeah, that was a mask outfit, like the door, Vic.
To fans and critics alike, he was still the guy from Chicago's South Side, caught up in the street codes, and a life that didn't seem to loosen his grip on him. So when Lil Durk was charming fans across Twitch, back in real life, he was facing a storm that even the gaming world couldn't distract him from. A much darker side of his life was beginning to catch up with him. In 2022, Quando Rondo, the guy accused of killing King Von, got ambushed in broad daylight in Los Angeles. The attackers missed Rondo, but hit his cousin, Lil Pab, who tragically didn't survive. It looked like a case of street beef gone wrong, but law enforcement started to connect the dots in a way that went beyond gang rivalries. Turns out, it wasn't a random hit. It was all planned.
Shooting that started in Los Angeles, California. Sheriff's deputies pulling out a man who had been shot in an SUV. Savannah rapper Quando Rondo, a passenger in that car.
Soon after, the federal investigators began piecing together a timeline. Durk's name started popping up. Through months of tracking and surveillance and digital evidence collection, investigators found out that the SUV carrying Rondo and Pab had been tailed for days. Whoever was behind this had done their homework, tracking Rondo from a hotel to a dispensary to a clothing store, waiting for the right time to make their move. This kind of planning made everything look more like a hit than some random act of violence. So the feds started looking harder, questioning if this ambush was the first or just one piece of the larger puzzle. They dug deeper, and in early 2023, they began investigating OTF and Dirk himself. Phone records, digital conversations, financial transactions, it all started pointing to a carefully coordinated operation that allegedly involved Dirk and key members of OTF. They even pulled up iCloud backups where they claimed to find messages that hinted at the planning and coordination that was a bit too organized for comfort. In one text exchange, Dirk allegedly told an associate to avoid booking flights under recognizable names to keep things quiet and stay low. These small pieces started adding up to a bigger, more dangerous picture. Then around late 2023, the authorities made a move. Key OTF members were picked in Chicago on unrelated charges, but the feds were careful not to let Dirk slip out of their grasp. During questioning, some associates started talking. They confirmed details about who was there, who coordinated what, and how much Dirk allegedly knew about the whole operation. With every bit of information coming in, the feds got closer to Dirk, but they knew they needed more concrete evidence to tie him directly to the plot. Now fast forward to October 2024, with the feds closing in. Dirk must have known something was up. He heard about his associates getting picked up in Chicago. He seen some of his crew members go quiet while others moved different. Word was out that feds were building a case that looked pretty airtight, but instead of waiting it out, Dirk allegedly made a bold last-ditch move. He booked 3 different commercial flights to throw the feds off. One to Dubai, Switzerland, and then Italy. Each a well-known spot for American fugitives to lie low. It was clear he was planning to get out fast, probably hoping to wait for the heat to die down or find a way to navigate things from afar. But feds were already one step ahead. Right before Dirk was about to board, federal agents intercepted him, bringing his escape plan to an end. Dirk's arrest hit the internet like wildfire. The guy who'd been on streams with Kai Cenat and Aiden Ross before was now plastered across headlines as a federal fugitive, caught in an alleged murder for hire plot. As of now, Dirk's facing charges that could put him away for life, and maybe even worse if things go south.